Hey everyone, welcome to today's studio vlog where I'm going to unbox some supplies. All of these supplies are from Jerry's Artarama. I am a brand ambassador for Jerry's Artarama, and every once in a while they'll send me stuff, but everything that you're going to see in today's video I bought with my own money. So I just wanted to be clear and transparent about that. I think it's about once every few months I kind of get this itch and I want to try out different supplies, and so that's really what happened here. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm just gonna pull stuff out just in the order that they're in the box. So first up, I have these gouache colors, and this is from the brand Marie's, and it looks like they're from China. And I got these gouache colors because it had really good reviews on the website, and they seemed very affordable. So my go-to gouache brand is now Holbein, and I have 3 sets of colors from them. But Holbein is pretty expensive, and if you were just starting out with gouache, I don't know if you would want to spend like almost $100 on a set. And so being the educator that I am, I want to make art as approachable and fun as possible and affordable. So I went on their website to see if there are any more affordable brands, and I felt like Marie's was, and hopefully the quality is just as good. I know that there are some brands on Amazon that are pretty good too, and maybe I'll try them as well, but I don't know if they're like artist level quality, so I'm hoping that these will stand up to the test. Okay, next I bought these paint racks, and I bought 2 of them. So one holds 18 colors, and so I got 2 of them, and so they will hold 36 colors. And I wanted to try them out. I'm not sure if these will really work out. My main concern is, where am I going to put these racks? I barely have enough space in this room, so I don't know if I'll be able to have like dedicated space for these racks, but I wanted to at least build it. And I think I'm one of those people where if I don't see it, I might not use it. So I don't want to keep the tubes in the cases that it came in. I mean, it's really pretty and the case is really pretty too, but I want to try to, display them as much as I can so that I won't have any excuse not to use them, because I'm going to be seeing it and they're so accessible. So let's go ahead and build this. I haven't read any of the instructions. I don't know how this is going to go. I do love the color of this rack. Ow, oh my God. I don't know if I'm just clumsy, but I always seem to have like some kind of accident when I'm making things or building things. There's some kind of smell to the wood. Oh, it is laminate. Okay, so maybe that's it. And it's not even wood. I think it's just like MDF or something. Just has kind of like a weird smell to it. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm pretty sure like once it's been out in the open, it'll kind of diffuse on its own. Instructions first, of course. I feel like there are 2 types of people in the world when it comes to building things like this, whether it's IKEA furniture or like other DIY projects. One type of person who, gathers all of the material and then separates them and organizes them. And then there's the other person who just starts with a pile like this and then just hopes for the best. So I'm kind of in the middle. I do like to organize and make sure that I at least have all the pieces and components, I really don't like it when halfway through the project you realize that you don't have that one important thing. So let's go ahead and organize the materials first. So it did take a little bit of like force to put the pieces together, and it made me a little nervous because I really didn't want to break anything because it does seem a little flimsy. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. And the elastic's not staying on because I can't get the wood pieces to get in there easily. But overall, I mean, it's kind of flimsy too. I don't know if you guys can see that, like bending back. And like I said, it does take up a lot of real estate. I'm kind of tired after building this. But yeah, the elastic is just like not staying on. Yeah, it's like popping right off. So I don't know, I might have to return these. I don't know, I had high hopes, I guess. Maybe adding this last piece will help kind of fortify things. We'll see. Okay, so it's definitely not wobbly anymore. That back piece definitely helps. I don't know, maybe I don't need the elastics on the other side. I just feel like it's not, I don't know, it's just not impressing me. I don't know how I feel about this. So I don't know, maybe I'll just sit on it, try to find a spot for it in my studio. If I can get it to work, then great. And if not, then I might have to return it. Next up, I got some watercolor paper. And over the Memorial Day weekend, Jerry's Artarama was having like a huge sale on watercolor supplies. I was like, gotta get them. So these watercolor pads were very affordable. I got one cold press pad, and then I actually got 2 hot press pads. Now, I don't normally paint on hot press paper with watercolors, but ever since I started using gouache, I've noticed that the texture on the cold press paper makes my paint look really streaky. And so I'm hoping that the lack of texture on hot press paper will make my gouache journey a little bit easier. And I've seen some other gouache artists also recommend hot press paper. So it's not as common, but I'm hoping that with the rise of popularity with gouache, that hot press paper will be more readily available. And I've used Fabriano hot press paper before, and so I knew that it was going to be reliable. And lastly, I bought a rechargeable electric eraser. And I got this because I'm also trying to draw more and sketch more. And I've noticed that when I use a regular eraser just in my hand starts to get a little tired. And so I'm hoping that this electric eraser will make that easier for me and less straining on my hands. So this is the eraser itself. It's pretty comfortable in my hands. I think just because my hands are a little bit smaller, I might get a little fatigue over time. Yeah, so even just the speed at which it erases, I doubt that I'll be holding this for a long time. So I don't really see myself getting tired of just holding this, even though it's a little bit big. It looks like I could hold it in the back as long as I have a good grasp on it and a good grip. So it comes with the eraser, it comes with a little charging cable, and then it comes with all these refills. So I'm excited to use this and draw more. Well, that's it for all the supplies that I got from Jerry's Artarama this time around. I know the last time that I did a studio vlog, I'll link it up above and in the description box. I know that in that last studio vlog, I showed a lot of stuff and I did use some of those supplies, and maybe I should do like an update video on like how I'm using them or how I have used them. Yeah, because I feel like unboxing supplies is really cool, but I think the more important thing is to actually know how you're using those supplies, right? So if you'd like to see an update video on how I'm using these supplies, please leave a comment down below, because sometimes I just forget that I bought them. That's on me, I know, but it's good to be, kept accountable. And especially if I love it, I definitely want to tell you guys all about it. So thank you for joining me in today's studio vlog. I'd love to know what kind of supplies that you're working with and what you think I should try out next. And if you have any good storage ideas for paint tubes, please let me know. As always, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment below so I can hear from you, and I'll see you next time.